What's up, everybody? The greatest way to start your day was your brother Six8Jay, Crypto for Life. We've got some special guests. I'm super excited. What's up, Shane Sullivan, Crypto G, Animal? I see you. David Adams, my brother. Laura, what's up, sis? Shane Sullivan's in the house. We live. Keeping it 100 with Six8Jay and special guests. Alex D Vlogs, Sly Fox, Crypto Tales. It's about to go down. We about to keep it 100. That's right. It's Saturday, guys. Let's make it happen right now. The current market cap is 1.22 trillion. Bitcoin, 30,300. Ethereum, who cares? Not just playing. It's 1934. We got BNB at 250. 250. What's going on, BNB? We got XRP, guys, 72 cents. I want to talk about it with my brother. I'm going to stop right there. I can't even talk about the rest of the market. I'm too doggone bullish. Let's bring them in. My brothers. Are you there? Tap, tap.
Yo, what up, what up?
What's up, Tap? Vlogs in the house. Where my boy Sly at?
What's going down?
What's up, fellas? We got the 2 Live crew. What's up, man?
How y'all feeling?
Man, we
Live
doing...
crew.
Wait a minute. Bump that booty. Let me stop.
Me?
Well, guys, I wanted to put this, we do Keeping It 100 every Saturday. I thought it was very, very imperative that we get on. We haven't got together since the big day. We had 2 major days that we'll never forget in the history of mankind, at least in the crypto aspect. I'll say in mankind. June 13th, the Hinman emails.
July.
No, June 13th.
No, June 13th.
And July 13th, the doggone victory. Isn't it crazy how the 13th and the 13th, maybe Judge Torah was born on the 13th. Who knows? Good Lord. But I'm just saying, 2 amazing dates, guys, that we'll never forget. The last one, the letter coming 7 days before Fed now. I just want you guys to let me know, how in the hell do you feel? Woo! Yeah.
Man,
How you feel?
I feel like it was meant to happen a week before Fed now. That's how I feel.
Man.
I think it's going to be exciting. A lot of people will be happy. At least, crypto people be happy. That's all. I mean, that's what it's going to be.
What you think, Sly?
Man, I feel like the earth just pivoted, like everything is finna go down, bro. Like, I'm just excited about it, bro. I'm super excited, man. Super excited.
Yeah.
I probably FOMO'd in yesterday, but I just had to get in, bro. I was so excited. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna get in. If it drop, I'm gonna buy some more.
That's right.
And just DCA get an average price, bro.
That's right. And that's really the name of the game, man. It's not I think anything sub $1 is incredible. It's almost like saying today, damn, man, I bought Bitcoin like at 50 cents. I didn't get it at like 10 cents. I didn't get it at like sub a penny. I got it. It don't matter if you got it less than $1 or right around $1, you win it. And I think that's really how we're gonna look at XRP in the years to come. So we got some stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about some pricing. We're going to talk about, we're going to show some videos from Brad Garlinghouse, some other people in the crypto community, what they're talking about. Actually, one of the attorneys, was it Jeremy Hogan or something like that? We're going to be listening to what he has to say. But I tell you, this is a monumental win, guys. And it's funny because I saw someone say it's like a dream come true, right? It's one thing when you speculate and you talk about something. It's another thing when those things come into fruition. And I think we've had such an emotional roller coaster over the last, 60 days, when it was like, oh, maybe there's an ETH gate, maybe there's some kind of conspiracy. Then the Hinman emails validated there was a conspiracy. There was, corruption. And I think, Judge Torres, and we're going to hear what Brad Garlinghouse says, it was just so amazing how she broke everything down into its smallest equation. And what I mean by that is she really left no room for an appeal. And we're going to talk about those things too, because you got people saying, well, could they appeal? Could they this? Could they that? And we were just talking about that, guys, before the show started. Listen, this is what you need to understand. We won. There's nothing else to talk about. We won. And people are trying to find reasons to try to add to the narrative. Well, they could appeal. Brad Garlinghouse made it very clear. It could take years, and Gary Gensler probably won't be around at that time because Congress would have stepped in way before that. You guys, your thoughts on some kind of stupid appeal, or do you agree with me that we embrace the fact that by law, XRP is not a damn security? Weigh in.
I've been in the market just as long as you, crypto for life, and it's like after 4 years, we finally got it a ruling that we are not a security out of 27,000 coins. The only other coin is probably Bitcoin.
How many coins?
First one.
27 what?
27,000.
Man,
And
come
it's
on.
crazy. It's insane. It's by law, right? By law that we're the only coin that's not a security. It's funny. All my family FOMO'd in. They all FOMO'd in. I go, why you have to wait until the security, until the SEC is lost, right? Why? But whatever.
Tails,
Doesn't matter.
I have a question for you, Tails. How do you think we got Alex D Vlogs opinion? I'm gonna have a question for Sly as well. How do you feel, or how do you think people feel who were hating on XRP all this time and thinking, I'll wait for it to go down a little bit more and get some. It ain't gonna do nothing. They're not gonna win. I even seen YouTube talent, YouTube influencers say, "Oh my God, library just lost. That's probably what's gonna happen to XRP." How do you think those people feel, and the people who never got in? How do you think they feel, Tails, right about now?
I'm gonna say all you hear is crickets right now, bro. Bitcoin maxis don't have nothing to say right now.
Blockchain
You know,
boy, fuck
and
'em.
then everybody else who didn't get that, that clarity is hating, and that's just the way it is, bro. We paid our dues though, bro. We done been here years dealing with this, so
Man,
all these new enforcements, man, they gonna have to deal with it too.
what I want to say is before I go to Sly is shouts out to XRP Bags, shouts out to Tails, shouts out to Vlogs, shouts out to CKJ, shouts out to anybody who was really pioneering the movement of XRP. Those who stuck with it for all the years, those who got ridiculed, those who people wouldn't even join the channel. I mean, those who just stayed strong, man. Even when everyone said it was crap, it wasn't going to do this because it's a banking coin and it's this and that. So just shouts out to all those who held it down, man. Much love to everybody. And there's only one way I can say that before I go into Sly Fox, and that is let them how we feel. Woo!
Hey, look, 4 years and still no tears.
On the real though, James, I feel like
What do you do when you're free
a lot of people felt like how I felt yesterday.
Go ahead,
Because I
Sly.
really wasn't in.
What'd you say, buddy?
What happened?
I didn't hear you. I had the music going. What'd you say?
Oh, okay. I say, I feel like a lot of people felt yesterday. They didn't really know if it was gonna go up or down, so we
Yeah.
just got it where we
Yeah.
could. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, I'm just gonna DCA, bro. And
But you're a smart
just get an
dude.
after
Yeah,
price up.
you're a smart dude, Sly. Like I don't take anything away from anyone who was trying to figure out what the next move was. Because like I said, if you unless you were a hell of a student of the game, like you Sly, you make a bunch of money with what you do with options
Stop.
and what you do with stocks, and then you also got some crypto that you've done. Like you'll tell me stuff, and I'm like, what is that? And you be like, Jay, you don't understand it. You'll break it down because you chose to be a student of that particular, because you got so much belief into that project. The thing is, for people like us who really dove deep into XRP, the gratification is that this win was significant. For other people who really didn't understand, I don't fault them, because if you look at it from the outside in, it looked hella scary. I mean, if you just came into this space in the last 2.5, if you walked in the last 2 years, you walked in with XRP being in a lawsuit, and that's scary. And the fact that you seen coins like Library, if all you saw was an attack by the SEC, and they were dedicated to destroying
Coinbase.
Ripple, and they were dedicated to destroying Ripple, and then all the stuff, the attack on the rest of crypto, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I didn't know a lot about XRP, I couldn't tell you I would have got into it. It was scary, straight up.
Right,
What do you guys feel about that?
I feel like it's a lot of it is it's a lot of FUD, right? The SEC was suing Coinbase and Binance. Yeah, if I didn't know either, but I know,
That's right.
and
Yeah,
trying to tell people, they don't understand.
yeah. From the outside looking in, it does look all bad. For us who've been here, man, we already knew what was going on, and we were right the whole time, and it feels good to finally get that, settlement, and we can move forward on, seeing what Ripple and XRP really got planned for us. And I think this is just the beginning. As far as like buying more, man, that's smart, bro. Because anything under $1, I think, is a good price. You know what I'm saying? So
I think anything like under even $10, to be honest with you,
In the
would
long
be.
term. In the long
It's
term.
not. It's not in the long term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the long term.
I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, anything under 100, to be honest with you, in the long term.
Yeah, in the long term.
is
Yeah,
good.
no, if you understand
But, I mean,
why, if you understand why it was built, for sure. For sure.
yeah,
it's crazy.
And I think
and I agree with the obviously. What
what'd
did
you say, Tails? You broke up, Tails.
I agree with vlogs with people wanted to wait until the settlement was over and then they went to get in. I just had two friends I've been telling crypto about for the longest. They just bought bags yesterday. So I was like, well, at least you got in and don't have to deal with all the nonsense we had dealt with for years, bro.
That's the thing. It's that's what people don't understand. Is this a bad time to buy? Hell no. Are you crazy? Sly, you smart as hell. I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta be crazy as hell to believe in something that nobody else believes in. You gotta be insane in the membrane. Who was that? Was that Cypress Hill? Insane in the
Cypress Hill.
membrane. Insane in the brain. Remember that?
Insane in the membrane.
No,
Insane in the brain.
Insane in the brain. You want to know why? Because back in the day when Bitcoin came out, it was used for, people said it was used on the black market, which it was. It was used for people to move money before anybody paid attention to it. People said it was used by pimps and all drug dealers. I mean, they had a million things that they said about Bitcoin. You had to be crazy to invest in that back in the day when it was less than $1, when it was $1. But the truth be told is just that fraudsters, hucksters, and shysters found use for it before everybody else did. Now, there was a whole lot of people that believed in it as well, but that's the kind of attention it got. XRP, the lawsuit scared the hell out of a lot of people. There's a lot of people probably that feel a certain way, but here's what I can tell you guys. Right now, and I love what Brad Garlinghouse says in this video, he says there's only 2 coins on planet Earth that has clarity right now. That's Bitcoin as a commodity, digital gold, and XRP. That's it.
I heard that too.
That's
with my
it.
own ears.
It's your own ears from Brad Garlinghouse. That's it. So now what happens is all the partnerships that they've created that we know about, they're already taking action. All the partnerships that they had that were on pause, we haven't even heard them come back into fruition. Bigger than, MoneyGrams and all these other
Bank
people.
of America. Bank of America.
All these guys. You know what a lot of these banks, institutions are saying? They're saying as soon as we get a victory, as soon as there's clarity that not a security, we're in. So the next 60 days with me, guys, are going to be crazy. You guys going to weigh in your thoughts, Tails, vlogs, and Sly.
Bank of America. Okay, Wells Fargo, all the big ass banks that we all use and know.
That's right.
Is going to be using XRP. Come on, that's it. Come on.
Yeah, I think FedNow is the starting point for what is possible with XRP cross borders and all that. So I think right now it's like we're at the bottom of the hill and it's time to start climbing. We finally got that clarity. Now it's time to see some real utility.
Can I say something that's gonna mess everybody up? Is it okay if I say something?
We say it already.
Look. We I hate to say it, but everyone always tries to find the bad in everything. You got so many people across Twitter, so many people about YouTube. What is it? They're trying to find out, and you know who it is? It's not the XRP community. It's not the people like you and I that are on this call, that are watching this right now, that are in the Crypto for Life group. It's the freaking haters. It's the haters and the doubters that are going, but it can be appealed. They're trying to create whatever FUD and doubt in our mind. But here's the facts. I got one fact for you. Law. The law says it's not a security. The judge said it's not a security. Right now, it's the only regulated, cleared asset in the world. And we're sitting over here tripping on a 72-cent XRP like we damn just forgot that it was 46 cents 3 days ago. Huh? Tails,
you know what it is, though?
People
are, you know, it's crazy, though, right? People are not satisfied, bro, that it only hit 95 cents. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, people wanted it to go to like $10 instantly.
No.
But you got to think about like all the overhead resistance that it's had for years.
Yep.
You know, all these, like that has to be, fought through before we can just take off like that. So I like that there is a pullback. It's healthy for the market. It's not going to be just a straight up thing. So, you know,
Right.
accumulation is where it's at. Like my new track, man, still stacking. I'm still stacking regardless of, you know, we got this clarity, but you know, you should still be doing what you was doing when we didn't have clarity because
That's
it's
right.
not we're not fully there yet, you know. We're knocking off check marks on the list, but you know, we still got to get there. So
Right.
Sly, your thoughts.
I feel like when the coin finally won the case, or when XRP finally won the case, the environment, the whole crypto environment in itself is so in shambles right now. It really couldn't do what it did. You know what I mean? I really feel like if the people wanted to hold the coin down, they released it onto the people at the right time because the environment is so messed up. It really can't soar right now. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. And I'll add something a little further than that, guys. And y'all tell me if y'all disagree. So I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Y'all tell me here as a guest. What do y'all think? I think personally that XRP found its place. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. When the Hemming emails came out, it jumped to like what 56, 58 cents or something like that, and it came right back down because it was pumped off of news of something positive. It was just news, right? So news doesn't hold any real weight. It creates excitement, and then all of a sudden everybody comes back down to that reality, like, okay, well, damn it, this is where it's at. What the win did is it put now I want you to understand something. We're at 72 cents now. Let's go down the line here. I'll just pick out a couple things. Polkadot is at $5. Okay, hold on, stay with me. Right? We've got. I'll pick one more. Link is at $6. Okay, that's just a couple coins. Where they were at in 2021 were $50 and $60. That means they're 10 times lower than where they were at when the market was on its way to go. XRP, if you look at where XRP right now is at 72 cents, that means in 2021, had none of this happened, it would have been between $7.20 and probably $10, right? So with the fact that all the market is down right now, so is XRP. That's all. So if you look at it, 72 cents, it might be right around, I would say 72 cents to $1. It's probably where XRP would have been if there was no lawsuit. Stay with me for a second. And the reason that I say that, everything retraced. So the only thing that XRP found right now was its position, and it doesn't even show. Now the only thing that would mess that up is what partnerships would we have had in the last 2 years since 2021. What validation, what banks institute. So honestly, I would say XRP got cheated in the fact that right now it probably would be ranging around $2 to $5. It would probably range in $2 to $5. And the reason that I say that is because of what the lawsuit effect had on XRP. But if you look at it right now, there's something that eGreg actually showed in his charts, and I know you guys can't see this, and I don't want to put too much into it, but we're in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern right now. What you're seeing right now is a bit of a pullback, right? And it actually creates a W formation, if you understand anything about technical analysis, before we pop. And the next pop should be over $1, right? So, and then it'll pull back, and then the next pop will be higher than that. So what it's doing right now is normal. Right now, everyone's trying to clear the fog out of their head of what just happened. Like, oh my God! I mean, if you win the lottery, the first thing that shows up in the house and the car, no, you celebrating, screaming, and trying to figure out what the hell happened. That's where we're at right now. We just hit the damn lottery, and everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, when the institutions catch on board and everything starts playing out, oh my God, are you serious right now? We're sitting right now hovering around 70 cents, and everyone's griping. Tails, vlogs, Slide, talk to me.
I think a lot of it is I showed my wife a chart on coin market cap on XRP, the full chart, and I wanted to try to pull it up, but can you pull it up? You think?
On which one? On XRP? Yeah, I sure can.
Coin market cap.
I got it on coin market cap right now. It's let's see, it is up. Yep. What do you want to look
coin
at?
Market cap. Yeah, I want to see the XRP chart.
Okay, it's up right now.
If you could pull it. Okay, you have it?
Yeah.
So if you look at it and you pull on the full timeline, the full timeline of the chart.
Okay, all
all, yes, all. Mm-hmm. So you see in the very beginning it goes up.
Yep.
That little up part.
Yep.
and then it goes back down, has like three little notches, and then it booms,
One,
right?
two, yeah, 1, 2, and then boom. Yep.
Right, and then it goes automatically boom to like $3, right?
Yep.
We are now, like, if you look at it, it's an expanded version. We're at the same kind of movement on this last channel here from like say November 6, 2020.
Right.
It boomed up. It went back down. You're in this little consolidation, like three or four consolidation, and then right after that, maybe another couple more weeks, I would say, or maybe a week. It's gonna skyrocket to like $20. That's where we're sitting at. It's really right there.
That's I'll tell you what could spark that is anything positive around Fed now right now. Anything positive around that could super set fire to that whole equation of what you just said. Tails?
Yeah, if we're following trends, because that's basically what it is. We're following trends, and we're in this channel, and the next one is that moon. Maybe the whole Fed now being on the 20th and Ripple getting clarity on the 13th was for a reason. Maybe they already knew the date. Like, that's something you have to keep in mind. But I don't know. I'm happy. I took a little bit of profit out at like 80 cents, so I can buy back in on a little bit more. So
Smart.
I hope you guys are taking profits, man.
Yeah, smart guys. So that's super smart. Sly?
I repeat that question one time, Jay.
No, we were just saying, your thought process on, the price in the short term, long term, if you had any.
I feel exactly like what you just said, bro. You said it's pretty much the next resistance point would be a little above $1.
Yeah.
I feel the exact same way. You know what I mean? I was hollering at my TA guy last night, and he said the same exact thing you just said. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
yeah, we get past that 92 cents, man, and find support at that is moon time. Guys, I'm turning to Twitter right now. Right here it shows where Brad Garlinghouse says himself, don't let people try to FUD our major victory. We won. They lost. Period. Woo, baby. You hear what he said? Matter of fact,
you got Brad say that.
Matter of fact, I'll read the whole thing right here. It says, to your questions here about potential penalties, that's up to the court to decide, not the SEC. And they're talking about the as far as what they were talking about, the early sales or things like that, as far as what Ripple may have to pay, which is in my opinion, a small amount compared to what they were willing to pay the SEC in a settlement. It's a fraction, right? So you very well know this case was never about fines or penalties. It was about establishing the non-security status of XRP. We won, they lost. End of story. Period. Yeah, so that's amazing. What I want to do, guys, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go here and say what's up to the family. We got Anthony Wanner in the house saying ready for XRP now. Crypto G says Fed now Thursday lower level says I'm ready. We've got Tavin Tiller in the house. What's up? Karma Carmichael's in the house. Animo, what's Animo? What's up, brother? JC's in the house. We got Liz. What's up, sis? We got my beautiful queen Jeanette in the house. What's up, Jeanette? What's up, baby? We've got let's see who else in the house. We got Chemtrails? Is that how you say it? Chemtrails UK. We got the UK in the house. Laura, welcome to the stream, sis. Appreciate you. JC, we appreciate you and all you do. And live who we have Sly Fox. We've got LED Vlogs. We got Crypto Tales. Guys, I want to show a quick video, if you guys don't mind real quick. This is Jeremy Hogan, talking about, and I don't know if you guys can pull it up or not, but Jeremy Hogan talking about his thoughts. We're going to go through a couple minutes of this real quick.
Welcome back to the final Legal Briefs. You didn't think I wouldn't drop one last video when the ruling came out, did you? No matter where I am in the world. And yes, my doc story is hilarious. In hindsight, it's hilarious. It wasn't funny at the time. But enough about my doc problems, because yesterday, July 13th, the judge finally issued her ruling on the motions for summary judgment. And if you just take one thing away from this video, I want you to know that yesterday I thought the ruling was really good for XRP and even good for Ripple. But after chewing it over on my flight,
he said he thought the ruling for XRP and Ripple was really good, but after getting on the flight, he said he thinks is even better than he thought. After reading the details of what Judge Torres says, he goes, she was amazing. The way she delivered it, he said, is ingenious. We're going to keep listening.
California, I now think it's even better than I did yesterday.
Wow.
This judge, she is very, very smart. Smarter than I. And
He said the judge is very, very smart, so much so that he's smarter than he is. She's smarter than he is. Just what she did compared to the way that the judge treated the library case, he didn't really want to do. He's like, oh, the SEC, that's their job. Though, he kind of pawned everything off. He said that Judge Torres is brilliant. And then I went on to listen to the rest of the video, which I can't show it all here. It'll take too long. But he said basically she broke it down to the seed, to the point that it would be ignorant on their part to try to appeal it. The reason that she did that, guys, and I'm gonna let you guys make a comment on it, because I'm gonna tell you my emotions were going crazy until I heard what John Deaton said about 2 weeks ago when he explained 500 cases that she had. You guys heard me say on the stream, and how 45 of them were like life-altering cases. So she had a lot on her plate. But the whole narrative of why she did it the way she did, she didn't want to make herself look bad. She made it where everybody in the judicial system would respect her decision and accept her decision, to the point where saying, hey, I'm gonna cross all the T's and dot all the I's, because I don't want anyone to go back and say I made the wrong decision. And that's so brilliant. You guys just chime in on what you think. How important was it for Judge Torres to break this down to the T, where it leaves no room for anyone to turn it over? Go ahead.
I think to be honest with you, it's like it took 2.5 years, right, for this thing to settle. It took way too long, right? But I mean, I'm not a legal guy. I don't know how long these things take.
Right.
And I'm happy that Judge Torres took as long as she did, because now for instance, I mean, all other coins that want to get this security, non-security rating, they have to go through this. They have to go through the 2 years. But what's going to happen in those 2 years?
Well, let me answer your question, LZ Blog. John Deaton said, as a lawyer, from a prospective lawyer, and I'll let Tails and Slide chime in. He says cases of this magnitude, right, take anywhere from 18 months to 3 years. He says what she did was right on the money for how big this lawsuit was. Go ahead, Tails and Slide. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like her timing, but I think it was necessary for how big this ruling is, because it's not just for XRP, it's for crypto, period. So I agree, with her taking that time, and she was thoughtful on her ruling. So I'm good with it, bro.
Yeah, you and me both, man. I mean, at the time, I'm not gonna lie, my emotions were all over the place, because the thing that we understand is, first, is why is it taking so long? Why? And then the thing that I wish I would have heard a year ago, I would have heard 6 months ago, is when John Deaton broke down and says, look, she's got over 500 cases. He said he just found it. She got over 500 cases, and 45 were life-altering. And he goes, for XRP Army, you guys feel like this is important. He goes, but what about that guy's facing life or death row, or this company that's about to get taken down for money, whatever it is? He goes, they all think their cases are important. He says, so 18 months to 3 years was right on track. Sly?
What's the name of this show right now, James?
Crypto for Life, baby.
we keeping it 100, right?
Oh, keeping it 100. That's right. That's right.
I feel like that's what the judge did. She kept it 100.
Yeah,
she kept it 100 against all odds, man. And she said she did what needed to be done. It was point blank.
Yeah, this is
the fact that she.
And I also feel like.
I
also feel like. Paul, what's his name? Paul something, the owner of Coinbase.
Brian Armstrong.
Brian Armstrong.
Yeah, Brian
right?
Armstrong. Yeah.
He impressed me, bro. He acted so swiftly.
Yeah, they all relisted.
Hour after
right.
Yeah. Well,
about an hour after,
I'm glad
after the case is over, he listed it on Coinbase. I'm like,
I'm glad you said that, because we're always looking for a villain. We're always looking for, and it's hard to see the good in something. It's funny because, I won't go into that. It's a little bit personal, but here's what I'll say: is we don't understand things when they're going on, and I want you guys to respond to this. We were so pissed off that Coinbase didn't support XRP. But what they did, I guess, if I own Coinbase, they did it from a business perspective of the fact
Right.
that they were trying to get clarity on what they're supposed to do, and they didn't want to rub the SEC the wrong way. And then when they went and said, hey, at this point, we're not going to remove any more coins. We're not going to stop staking until this thing gets put into court. They refused to put XRP back on because of what's the chances if they lost, then they would just look ignorant of going on, off, yo-yo effect. So I think what they did was from a business perspective, and then to show the people that, hey, I can't say we apologize, but we want to let you guys know it was never about y'all. It was just business and what we were facing. We're the first ones that are going to act, and they immediately, with lightning speed, put it right back up on Coinbase. And then who followed? Kraken, BitPro, everybody, man. Gemini, everybody. Matter of fact, I was shocked.
Did Gemini do it?
Well, they're talking about
Crypto.com.
Yeah, and then man,
wow.
I was shocked when I looked at Crypto.com. I said, oh, because I was just telling my brother. He said, James, where can I buy it? And he was like, I'm gonna put my money on crypto. I said, well, they don't offer it. And then next thing you know, I got off the phone with my brother. And some hours later, I looked up. I said, damn, it's on Crypto.com again. So it's like I'm saying, like yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's no reason. What people need to understand right now, there's a lot of momentum that's building right now. XRP Spring hasn't popped. XRP Spring was released, and when it was released, it just kind of adjusted, and adjusted was 70-something cents. It adjusted, and when it gets ready to take off, I don't even know we're ready for it. Go ahead, guys.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
When you say they're adjusting,
it's
getting ready.
It's adjusting. You got to understand. And what do I mean?
It's over.
No, what do I mean by that? Adjusting is all the institutions right now scrambling, going, okay, guys, it's XRP. They're cleared. Damn it, because who else do you use? I'm gonna be honest with you. I got XLM, I got XDC, I got a bunch of coins. But who the hell do you use with confidence, knowing that maybe they may not win their? We don't know, right? Or maybe they do win, but they're in the process, like XRP was for 2 years. The only coin we can use by law that nothing can happen to us is XRP. Go ahead, chime in.
That is insane. I can't believe that you said that. Yeah, I realize it now. Everybody is adjusting. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for this moonshot that's gonna take everything up. It's gonna take this whole market up.
Yep.
It's gonna go to like $4 trillion in like a day.
We got to keep in mind too, like I was saying earlier, just where we at right now. On the 25th and the 26th, the Fed is about to come out and address interest rates. So everybody is a little leery about that as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and we got BRICS about to have a meeting too about there's
so much getting ready to happen, bro.
Big currency.
The thing is that all these events are coming up with, for the first time in 2.5 years, the fastest coin in transferring money around the world just got freed. So now these conversations are going when they're saying because before it was like, well, what do we use? And everybody's like, what about Ripple? Damn it, no, we're not. They're in that lawsuit right now. Let's just wait and see what happens. That conversation's over. Like, what do we use? Well, Ripple's the only coin right now that's available. Like, I'm just saying, guys. I mean, that's kind of where we're at. Let's listen to what else Jeremy Hogan had to say in this video. Hold on one second.
In the next 10 minutes, I will tell you why. But really fast before I do that, and I don't do this often, but here's my non-prediction on Twitter about when the final order would come out. Mid-July. Not too bad, Jeremy. Not too bad. Now, I need to pat myself on the back a little because I got some other things 1,000% wrong, and the judge, I think, got them right. So let's start with that, shall we? A little humble pie. Now, first, I thought there was a good
He's talking about where he got things wrong and Judge Torres got things right.
chance that the judge would rule that none of the sales of XRP were securities because Ripple had no obligations, no contract with the purchasers. And she didn't. She didn't rule that way. She explicitly rejected that argument. But then, right after she rejects that argument, she says this, which caught me off guard. Looking at page 13, quote, the court does not reach defendant's first essential ingredient, that a contract must exist for an investment contract to exist. As discussed in greater detail below, in each instance where defendants offered or sold XRP as an investment contract, a contract existed. Wait, I thought she was rejecting the argument, but then she's basing her rejection on the fact that there was a contract in any case, a contract which of course carries obligations. Interesting. She then explains in her order that she finds that those sales in which Ripple contracted with the purchaser directly were sales of a security. Now, these are sales to institutional buyers. That's like hedge.
You guys get a chance, make sure you check this out. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it is a little bit lengthy, but what we're going to do is we're going to move on to Brad Garlinghouse and what he said. It's just a small snippet of what he said when being interviewed on CNBC. It is so powerful. I'm gonna quote it to you what he's saying right now. Brad, take it away.
Side of some of what you said. There is now clarity. The rule of law in the United States is clear that XRP is not a security when traded on exchanges, when used for payment. There's a whole bunch of
XRP, he goes, there is one thing I can say, rule of clarity. XRP is not a security when traded on exchanges, when, oh, good Lord. I don't know what to say. I'm out of breath. Tells, can you help me stack it up? Woo!
XRP, get the moving. It's music.
Yeah, baby.
You ain't losing. Going back to go back, got him choosing.
Oh my goodness.
Which one? XLM?
I feel like Fred Sanford and Sanford and Son. Elizabeth, I'm coming to Georgia, honey, with a bag of XRP. Let me stop. You guys going to weigh in on that. Oh, God. I'm crazy. Tails, vlogs, Sly, what do you got to say?
Stack it up. Stack it up.
Stack it up.
Tail stacking.
By the way,
Bad stuff
Tails,
like a backpack.
by the way, Tails, talk about your recent remix and some of the things that you're releasing right now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so yesterday dropped that track. I felt like it was a perfect time. Me Lemmy Bags on the Stack It Up remix, still stacking. You know, I had to let people know that, you know, our job isn't done yet. You know, we still got to take control of our finances while we can and continue to make good moves. So, you know, I had to put that out. Shout out to Crypto OG for the video, man. He killed it. And yeah, man, we probably gonna shoot a video for it next month in Florida.
Does anybody here know? Okay, does anybody know here the price on the public ledger versus the private ledger? Does anybody know the price?
No, I don't know. Is there a price?
Supposedly the price is supposed to be higher on the private ledger.
Yeah, the private ledger is like what? It's in the thousands or something like that. The private
Supposedly.
ledger. Okay, so this is David Swartz saying that the way everything was set up and created, that the private ledger and the public ledger at some point will be the same. There's a video of it.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna move past that. I don't think anybody got that. So
Which version of it though? Is it the private ledger?
Yeah, so
price
I
or
think
our price?
The point he's making is they're supposed to be equal. For it to make sense, it has to be equal in time. You get that? So if right now the private ledger is in the thousands and we're sitting at 72 cents, it's only going to make sense when we're equal. Oh, okay, let's move on. I'm done. I'm too bullish. All right, this is from Betty. Betty Hill says,
You can never be too bullish.
I believe XRP will soon approach new highs above $3 and reach 27 by the end of next year. If this it says at the end of this uptrend cycle, these are very conservative numbers. Very conservative numbers. We also have right here where it says breaking. J.P. Morgan declares Ripple's court win. J.P. Morgan declares Ripple's court win declares Ripple's court win a crypto industry game changer.
Game changer.
JP Morgan.
Game changer. That's J.P. Morgan, huh?
Do y'all remember when ApeCoin hit Coinbase during the bull market?
I do.
Yeah.
It went from $1 to about $24, $27.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what. But now hold on. Let's just stop there. You just said Gorilla Coin or Donkey Kong Coin. No, you said Ape Coin, whatever the hell it's called. The point I'm trying to make is this: Ape Coin. We're talking about XRP. We're talking about the Apple of crypto. We're talking about the only non-security coin. What did Vlog say? Out of 27,000 coins, you saw an Ape Coin go from $1 to 27, but you doubt what XRP can be. Oh, good Lord! You don't even deserve. You don't even deserve XRP if that's where your mind's at. Go ahead. Somebody make.
You feel me?
Somebody make a comment.
Man, I think
bullish.
it's deeper than that, bro. All right, let's keep it 100, right?
Let's do it.
All right, think about elements, right? Elements is like the key to life, right?
That's right.
You got fire. Who has fire? Fire Stick, Amazon,
Yep.
right? One of the
Yep.
biggest companies.
Yep.
We have Air. Who has Air? Apple Air.
Apple Air. That's right.
AirDrop.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we
Ooh,
got Apple.
yeah.
That's another big one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who got Earth?
Yeah, what else? What else?
Earth,
What else?
Google Earth. You know what I'm
Google
saying?
Earth.
Google.
Yeah, you Google. There
Who
you
has
go.
who has
Okay.
water though? Who has water?
What? Who?
Who has water?
XRP,
That
baby.
Ripple water. You know what I'm saying? And we out here, bro.
That's it.
So
That's it.
Hey,
I love
it's
I watched,
already set in stone, bro.
it. I love it.
bro. I watched the movie Elemental yesterday. The movie, the Elemental, where Wade Ripple and Amber Lumens, the cartoon. It's a very, very good video. It's a love story, right? But I mean, like, while I'm watching the video, whatever kind of statements that were coming up, they were saying, I would type it into Gematria, and then it would like say XRP Moon Blast, and actually one of them said like one of the statements was like you win, you Lutz or something like that. There was like some statement that was on the screen, and then I checked it. It said like September. It said September. So I'm like, September is when we're gonna go blast off, and that's like 2 months.
The crazy,
2 months away.
The crazy thing about it is when it came out, no one saw it. I mean, I didn't even think the 13th and the 13th. I never saw that even coming. I mean, that wasn't even on my mind. So when
they're sneaky.
Yeah,
Look,
caught everybody off guard with
dude,
that one.
look, Tails. I was in the bed, my bro, and Crypto OG, who's watching the show right now. Crypto OG, my brother. Shouts out to Crypto OG. He sent the text in our 4-man group. Is me, Crypto OG, Iron Man, and Griff, and we talk about things that are just so way off the scale, and we have to protect Griff because he's part of he's got government things that he's so he trusts the 4 of us, and we talk about things. Crypto OG went in there and said summary judgment, and I was like, the hell you mean? I was in the bed, man, wiping like this. I was already late for the show. I looked at Twitter, man, and I almost lost it. I almost lost it at that moment. I said, what? And I had to go through and get some clarity. I said, we won? Bro, I'm telling you, there's only a couple things, like when I got the call that I was going to get a pro contract in Puerto Rico, like when I found out my first son was going to be born, when I saw my wife for the first time. There's not a whole lot of things that got me that damn excited. But boy, that was one of them right there. How do y'all feel when y'all heard about it?
I was actually... Go ahead. You go, Tails. It's your story.
I was just gonna say quick, like Crypto OG is the reason why I found out too, bro. He had sent the message to one of the groups that's we in, and I seen it, and I was like, nah, you playing, bro. He just wrote not a security. I'm like, nah. I went on opened up my Coinbase app, and I looked at the price. I'm like, hold up, something's happening. As soon as I opened up Twitter, I was like, oh, it was flooded on Twitter. I was like, oh shit. And then I just had that crazy realization, like, bro, it's over, bro. Like, it's finally over.
Hey.
Yeah.
And then I did the show, and I was so hyped up because we went past the 56, him and email pump, 58 cents. I was talking when I did the show, it was like 65. I said 65, 66. And then I got off the damn show, man. That thing spun up, and I was like, whoa. Maybe I should have went. Maybe I need to do another show. It was just crazy. It was nuts, man. It was crazy.
I was driving into work. It went up to like 60 cents, and I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
5 cents.
Yeah.
Right. And then I park. My wife calls me. We're talking, and then I see like thing flop up on my phone. It said U.S. securities show XRP not a security. I go, wait a minute.
Right.
What the F is that, right? I look it up. I said, I think we won. Right? I'm reading it. Yeah, it says we won, right? I was like, I call up Berserker.
Right.
Or actually Zeddy Fuma called me, and he was all like, hey, we're not security. We start talking, we're laughing. We're all giggling, and then I call up Berserker. He's in freaking bed. He's asleep, and he's all like, what happened? I don't know. He's like, he was asleep.
I think one of you guys said it in the very beginning of the show. Maybe a slide, maybe I can't remember who it was, but that is, we need to keep everything in perspective. We all are so impatient. It's like everyone said, I would have got into Bitcoin at $1. That where in the hell would your emotions have been? Would you have even made it? You probably would have sold at 100, maybe even 1,000. To be honest with you, most people would have never held on this long. And the reason I say that is because we get the biggest win in the history of crypto. We get the biggest news. XRP wasn't, by the way, the only thing that went up. The entire market went up. And what it did is it spun this positive narrative to all of crypto. Matter of fact, Meta Lawman goes on right here to say, and I want to get back to that point. Don't let me forget where I was going with that, about the fact that it helped everyone. And the fact that, matter of fact, when I ask you guys, make sure one of you guys remind me that the word I'm going to use is selfish. Hold on to that. Meta Lawman says SEC versus Coinbase. This just came out 3 hours ago. We now have the transcript of the pre-motion conference held on Thursday. Things went worse for the SEC than was initially reported. Went worse for the SEC. I'm telling you, they're trying to fight a battle now that no one. I mean, it's all against them right now because of what happened with Ripple. It says the judge explicitly aligned herself with Coinbase in the argument. So she put herself on in the position with Coinbase and says, which is unusual, and it went on for her quote. You have to open up the thread, but it put Judge Falala. I can't. If that's how you say the name. It says it's not crazy in the Falala parlance for Coinbase to think that what was going on is okay because of what. Okay, that's not the part I was looking for. It says. Okay, it says you may say that they and I are reading this too much. Basically, what she did is she aligned herself with Coinbase and saying, how could they understand it? I didn't, like you're saying we don't understand. Like you didn't make anything clear to anybody. And they're just saying how Metal Man, if you go into that thread, he's just basically saying how he thinks things are going to get a lot worse based off of how the judge is coming at him. And I think in all due fairness, and I have to give shouts out to Judge Torres, I think she set the standard. Where judges now are saying, you know what, I don't want to be lazy like the guy in the library because he looks stupid now. So all the judges are like, you know, since Torres, you know, showed her what she can do and the fact that, you know, what this means for her career, you know what, let me go and do my damn job too. Go ahead. You guys chime in on that.
I don't know. I don't really, I mean, God, I don't know how long about you guys, but it's hard for me to follow that Coinbase.
Well, basically, the point I want you guys to make, or just weighing on how XRP, and I probably should have said this, how XRP in the win is going to make it difficult for everybody else to get to lose in their fight.
Oh, to lose.
Yeah. So I'm not saying people won't lose. I'm not saying like Baby Doge cousin didn't do something unethical, but it definitely puts a positive spin on helping everyone like Coinbase, you know, fight the fight.
I think those are major coins that we all kind of also know as not security, like his algos, the XLMs, the XDCs, the
right.
VETs. Those they're gonna have to fight.
They're gonna have to fight.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know really how long they may have to, because of the fact that XRP won. And maybe they can put on the point that they were part of the ISO 20022 standard.
Well, here's the thing, and I want to have everybody else answer, but I want to say this real quick. You just made a point. First of all, they all have to fight their own fight. The SEC made that very clear. A Ripple win is not an everybody win, but it does show what people can look at and say, okay, based off of this, I can now use that to try to fight my case because of the outcome. The only thing that I will say is, that could maybe spin or speed things up for everybody else, which is what Ripple didn't have, is that maybe Congress steps in and they put into effect some kind of clarity, like some kind of sound clarity. But I really think what Gary Gensler's intentions are is to really investigate each project so that and I'm gonna sound a little biased on this, guys. I think it's important, and you guys weigh in and tell me what you feel. I think it's important because we don't know how many cryptocurrencies out there are scams. That's why we have rug pulls, Crypto Tales. That's why we have people that are fleeing on people vlogs. That's why we have so many people that have lost money, Sly Fox. And what I mean by that, I think is imperative and important. I'm not saying what the SEC is doing is right, but I think there needs to be some type of, maybe CFTC, there needs to be some type of group that investigates each project. And I think it is right because we had to do it. I think it is right to go through each project because what happens if me and Tails, we're in the Pepe coin? And then we find out, because we don't know no better, if somebody would have investigated Pepe Coin, we would have found out that they have the ability to pull out and leave with all the money at any time they want and rug pull on us. I think that's what we need, some type of protection for the people. Because I got a wallet right now, guys. I got a wallet that's full of coins, Tails, and Vlogs, and Sly, that they're no good anymore. They're gone. I can't even take... They went and changed the damn code that if I take the money out, they'll tax me 80%. So where's the damn protection at? So I think we need some type of damn protection. I'm not saying that... I don't think everyone should win because of XRP. I don't care if people get mad at me. I think the only way you can protect the people, to some degree, I'm not saying put them through what Ripple went through, but have some type of system where you're checking boxes to make sure that people are protected. If not, a lot of people are going to feel the way I feel when I look at my wallet and 20% of the coins that I bought are no good or they're gone. Go ahead.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you 100%. And I never really looked at it like that until you broke it down to me. You know, you like, man, like what you just said. I got a lot of coins that I can't even pull out. But that's real. But I always felt like the crypto game needed regulation
Yeah,
anyway, because it's like the Better Business Bureau saying,
that's right.
putting a stamp on crypto and saying now it's good.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
right.
what I mean?
Right.
After that, you can't expect nothing else but everybody to pile in. So
That's right.
it's a moment that had to happen.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. I agree that crypto definitely needs regulation. It definitely needs like they saying 90% might go. And I definitely agree with that. I don't agree with regulation by enforcement.
No.
And I think the whole Judge Torres thing kind of helped a small bit of clarity as far as secondary markets. So it does give these other projects something to kind of lean on a little bit as far as like worrying about the secondary market side of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And they kind of know about the ICO side of it. So there's a little bit more regulation with it, but I think having this judgment kind of makes it a little bit like another step closer towards actually having real, regulation and what these projects should do and shouldn't do.
Yeah. I agree. Blocks.
I feel it. I feel it's. We definitely need that regulation for sure, to just have everything all in one place, and everyone has like a check mark box that they need to check off to say if you're a security or not. It's going to be good for the overall cryptocurrency community in the
No,
next couple of years.
now I say this because I asked y'all to remind me of something that's called selfish. Now let me go back to that for a second. The problem that we have to stop being is being so damn selfish. We all want to be rich, but if you look at anybody that's wealthy, even if they did it in options like Sly or they did it, they paid a price. They went through. Matter of fact, when you're doing the stocks, you're dealing with a very regulated industry, a very regulated industry. If you're going to win, you're going to win the right way. We need to be patient in the fact of stop being so damn greedy looking for a $10 XRP overnight. Now, I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm not going to say what. I said this a few, like a month ago, maybe even longer, when I said it's the win. Stop looking at the damn price. It's the win. If you can embrace the win, then you're going to enjoy all the journey. You're going to, because I was saying this yesterday to someone. If you want to enjoy the rain, you have to embrace the mud. If you want to enjoy the rain, which is a win, you have to embrace the mud. Too many people weren't willing to embrace the mud. Tails in vlogs, in a slide. They like you said, they didn't get into XRP. They didn't want to embrace the rain. They didn't want to them in the mud. They didn't want it like Bitcoin. How many people back 10 years ago embraced the mud? So they're winning now. Everyone's winning in millionaires and billionaires because they embraced the mud, and so they're able to enjoy the rain. The other point I want to make with this is there's a lot of things that have to play out. I personally want to be protected. I tell you, one of the worst feelings in the world is when I go to my wallet and I go to cash a coin out and they say, oh, you didn't see 6 months ago? We went from V1 to V2. Oh, and the window already closed. You can't even do it now. Wait a minute. So all my money's gone? I'm telling you guys, that's what literally happened with a lot of coins. If you guys, any of you guys been around for a while, you've seen top 20 coins, top 50 coins. They're no longer here. They're gone. So just because Ripple won, you're telling me everyone gets a damn pass? Hell no. Do you realize that half the coins that have ran right now, they ran because they're scared. They knew they were going to be taken down. So they're gone. And we're going to see a whole lot more of that. And I think right now the Ripple win and what the SEC doing is almost like when Donald Trump says, build a wall and get all those doggone Mexicans, whatever he said out here. But that wasn't the right way to say it. There was a better way to say it. It's not that I didn't disagree that we needed to make sure we protect our borders, but the way he said it was jacked up. Does it make sense? The way that Gary Gensler did it by enforcement, like Tell says, is jacked up. What should have been done is sitting down with Coinbase, Binance USA, and all the projects and saying, you know what can we do to work together so that we can bring clarity to the market in the right way? He didn't do that. He did it in a gangster way. He did it in a manipulative way where Bill Hemming got his pockets padded, Elizabeth Warren, and everybody else. Anyways, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. So right here is a chart. I want to bring up some charts, guys, of what is happening. Right here, Lord Vendetta says, VC institutions cannot buy XRP for Ripple because OTC sales are investment contracts by law, but the open market XRP is not a security by law, so buying XRP is legal and is not an investment contract. So it says big buying pressure on the open market from institutions show where we at right here. I just opened up the thing. Hold on a second, guys. basically what he's saying, he breaks down the chart in the market and he shows kind of where we're at right now. And the numbers that he's throwing out there are pretty crazy, right? In the short term, we can see $1.40, right? It's the top of the historic 2018 trend. But then it goes on to show some of the other numbers, and if we fall within this this breakout box, man, he's got it up
What's the number?
From $2 up to 320. Yeah, it's pretty. So that's one guy. So let's go down. I like charters, guys. I like TA. I know Sly loves TA too. Sly's a TA guy. It says.
Your TA guy, Sly, how high do you think it's really going? Do you know?
He's TA. He's TA on stocks.
Yeah, but I mean, like normally for this stock, for this coin.
Right now, I just went as high as $1.05 for right now. I didn't really go all into, how high it could go eventually.
Okay, this guy right here, Pano, says you can have your own opinion, but not your own facts. Here's his facts. XRP is not and can never itself be a security. XRP Ledger is decentralized with hundreds of nodes and projects worldwide. XRP is deflationary and is no more. And no more can be created. Period. Believing otherwise makes you delusional. Wow.
You guys remember when Brian Garlinghouse went to that meeting with all the central banks, like back in 2017 or 18,
Mm-hmm.
where it was the only coin that was there? That story itself is just, that's automatically $100 price XRP with that story. Don't you think? I mean,
I'm with you.
That's crazy. I just remember that story. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's some chart. I know you guys can't see it, so I won't pull it up. But there's some chart. I'm going to ask you guys when you get a chance and get off and you go back and watch the video. Go look at eGrag. I believe it's what eGrag's crypto. His charting. You guys can't see it, but I can see here. Man, I mean, it breaks down the 1, 2. I mean, it breaks everything down to the point that right now, if you look at this Atlas line that we're oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, good Lord. I need to turn this off because I'm getting too damn bullish. We're XRP right now, guys, is in line for a massive, massive breakout. Oh my
yes,
God,
sir.
man. You got to go back and look at this, man. This is ridiculous. I posted a lot of his name.
What's
is
the high?
Huh?
What's the high? What's the high that he's saying? What's Greg saying? The
Well,
high,
the
high. The highest price.
Yeah, the thing is there's no limit, bro. Basically, what it is that if you look at the Fibonacci retracement, where we're sitting at right now on the fib, is at a point where, I mean, let me put it this way. He said the only thing that can stop where we're headed is a black swan event. The only thing that can stop where we're going right now is a black swan event, which means that there's a massive dump around the world. Go ahead.
Yo, honestly, bro, I think that's what's gonna have to happen to really implement this new system, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think they implement this system with everything all peachy, bro. I really don't see that happening.
Okay.
They gotta have a cause and effect. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, Tails, since you brought that up, because I'm glad you brought it up, so I don't got to be the bad guy here. And I'm saying you were keeping it 100. The only way to clean house is honestly what they're doing right now. If you got to remember, Coinbase is going through some clarity things, right? And it was just announced that they're going to stop staking in the United States. Okay, that's Coinbase. Binance has got the Department of Justice and the FBI after them right now. That's investigating them. If Binance, for whatever reason, is found guilty of anything, I think it's going to be way bigger than FTX. And if you implement Tether with that, and USDC reigns as a supreme a stable coin, guys, I just think that if that happens, when you said clean house, if they clean house, Tails, that's what we could be looking at. And yes, that could cause in my opinion, a black swan. Now, me and Sly had and I want y'all to all weigh on this. Me and Sly had a very interesting conversation the other day. He said, James, I think Bitcoin is too strong. I think Bitcoin can. I think it was me and you, if I'm not mistaken, Sly, meaning that. With so what you got is you got the black swan possible, right, Tails and Blogs and Sly, but you also got the fact that the whole world is now buying the JP Morgans, the Fidelities, the BlackRock. So you got all this bullish sentiment that everybody, even Warren Buffett, you got a lot of people going at Bitcoin now that's the way to go, but then you got a black swan. So my question to you guys is, does a black swan event hit us as hard as COVID, or does it not hit us that hard because there's so much bullishness on crypto that even a black swan will be detrimental, but not devastating. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in real quick.
Yeah.
I think um, I think it's exchanges versus banks, right? So banks are never gonna give up their position with money.
Right.
All these exchanges was making billions and billions of dollars off crypto, so they had to figure a way to slow them down, be able to custody, and still be able to, because like banks, they give yield too for holding in their banks. It's not nowhere near what crypto gives, but that's why they're stopping staking and stuff for these exchanges. It's like you're taking our way of making money and you're cutting us out of it. So I could definitely see them, attacking. And I knew they were going to attack all these exchanges. I think Coinbase uh kind of was in a different situation because they already IPO'd, they're already part of stock market. They kind of already was implemented in the system, but they had to play ball. They had to play ball based off of what the government wanted. And I think if something does happen, I don't think it'll be long. I don't think it'll be long before they switch over. They just have to make it to where people understand this is what we need. So I don't think it'll be something that'll last long, but I think definitely for sure something will have to rattle people up a little bit before they
Yeah.
do that.
And I think Crypto OG, he just made a comment in the comments here. He says the whole house has to burn down, not just crypto room. And the reason that I do agree with that is because you got how they've if you look at it, actually what the U.S. has been doing as far as printing money is actually illegal. It's deemed illegal, but they do it anyway because who do they answer to? It's actually law that they're not supposed to have the right to just print money at will, but they do it anyway. So the point I'm trying to make is we have to get rid of this system of manipulation, of being able to print money, and the fact that the rest of the world they're already heading that way. They've already turned their backs on the U.S. dollar. So I think there is going to be some kind of great reset, and I don't think it's going to come easy because a lot of people are going to try to pull back on no the dollar, the cash the dollar, this and that. And so I do agree with you and Crypto OG that there may be a big reset, and in doing so, it may bring on that black swan event that you guys are talking about. Go ahead. Vlogs or Sly, you want to chime in on that?
I want to say this. As we've been looking at this market for the last year, 2 years, the biggest mover of this market has been the Feds, right? Feds come out, they say what they say, the markets get way down. I remember when,
You're right.
like I was just talking about, 8 and all that was $24. It went all the way down. Where it's at now, $2.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And every time the Feds come out and flex their power, the market moves. But right now, we at a stage in the market to where everything is about to reverse. Everybody is basically expecting for this to be the last interest rate hike.
Right.
So before the Feds come out and hike the rates, everybody pull their money out the market.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be when XRP won this case.
Yeah.
So it ain't really all that it could be right now. I feel like I was saying earlier, it's the environment, bro. And I feel like XRP is on the way to great things, man.
Yeah,
Period.
my heart
Yeah.
goes out to some. So I was looking at what Anthony Weiner says, and it makes me feel bad for Library. He said when we were talking earlier about the SEC and what they've done, he says as long as the SEC isn't bankrupting good projects, and the sad thing about it is Library was actually a great project, right? It had to do with like video streaming, almost like a crypto YouTube, right? And they didn't lose because they were a horrible company. They lost because of this whole thing with did they. The bottom line, no one had clarity, and their pockets weren't deep enough to fight the fight. So I don't know if they keep appealing whatever, but right now it looked all bad, like literally went out of business, and it's just sad because I think because the SEC isn't saying come to the table or even just having some kind of guideline, we're going to lose some good companies, and it's already happened. I mean, obviously Ripple had big deep pockets, $200 million over 2.5 years, but companies like Library don't have that. So it would be a shame if we lost really good projects that we're invested in because of what's happening. And I think that's why Congress has to step in. You guys weigh on that. I'm going to kind of keep reading through the deal here. Keep going.
I think you know,
Yeah,
companies
I
like
just want to
BlackBerry
chime in
said
real
be bad.
quick on
Go
on what
ahead.
he was saying.
Go ahead. Whoever.
He was talking
Either
about
one of
the
y'all.
Fed, and I think that's important.
Okay.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think it's important because they were talking about in upping the rates at least. I think they said twice,
Yeah.
2 more times, and that's important because inflation is big, and it's not. We're talking globally, right? Switching
Right.
the system
That's right.
when other countries' monies is backed by our money, and inflation hits us hard, it hits their money harder.
Harder. Right.
So it's like they haven't fully taken down the whole system, and I think the Fed is in charge of that, and that's why they kind of paused for a second this past month. They kind of left it neutral to see what happens with the market. But I think it's they're trying to like put demolition on the market and control it in a way.
Right.
And and like Crypto G said, I think it's definitely going to take all the whole market to really come down, and then they can implement central bank digital currencies, and then a way to get people into it, because a lot of people don't really trust that yet.
Right.
But if they're giving out free money, people's going to take it.
Right.
So
Right.
I think that's what's going to end up happening to kind of get people on boarded with Fed now and central bank digital currencies. Like something happens with the system, and now we're going to get free paychecks in that currency. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, also one of the things I want to bring the chat box down so we can see what people are saying. Also, one of the things that I can say as well is I see that who was it that said Anthony Weiner said, oh no, Bullish Big D. Shouts out to Bullish Big D. I'm gonna do a lot of shouts out to everybody in the group here in a minute, but it says this is very important, guy, because I think he's gonna get his his ASS handed to him next week. Gary Gensler goes in front of Senate next week, and I think they're gonna chew a hole in this boy's butt from the last time when he didn't say nothing till everything planned out and he lost. So it's like, okay, and think about this: Elizabeth Warren probably convince a couple senators to get behind her and Gary Gensler low key. Hey, I just need your approval so we can go after crypto. How embarrassed do you think they're going to be when they sit up there and see you son of a bees had us get behind you and you lost? I think it's to the point where instead of having embarrassment, there's going to be some heads rolling. You guys weigh on that. How do you think the Senate having Gary Gensler on next week, what's going to happen? Because I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing. The last time they had Gary Gensler on, guys, they were embarrassed. You see how that junk went viral on Twitter? How
They cooked his ass.
No, but watch this. The first one, they cooked him, but every question they answered, they let him get away with not answering. I don't think they're gonna let this crap go down this time. Go ahead.
It'll be amazingly funny.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
no, I was just saying it's gonna be amazing. Like watching this guy. Just try to answer the questions, and he'll start to say, "Oh, because of the law back in 1930." They'll be like, "Fuck you, shut up." Tell me, is it XRP security? Something weird. Like,
right.
That's gonna be funny. I can't wait to watch it. That's all.
Yeah, no, I agree. Guys, go ahead.
Yeah, he's a puppet, bro. He's gonna say whatever he has to say, or not say whatever he doesn't want to say. That's all they do every time they have these committees with all these super top executive people. Like they know what to say, they know what not to say, and they're gonna continue to just scramble around the real answers, bro.
Exactly.
But they're definitely gonna cook him a lot more than they did the first time, because that was like his first time showing up, and they kind of had to hit him, but not too hard. Now he has to pay for what he didn't do since the last time.
Let me say this before vlogs. You make a comment. Shouts out to Beekeeper69 says, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Show us some love. Support the channel. Hit that bell. Make sure that you guys get all notifications when we go live. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, I want to chime in on what JP says. JC says, unbelievable. Same laws as 1930. I think that's what has to change. A lot of this confusion is because we were trying to compare crap to the Orange Grove story in 1930 something. That's ridiculous. Dude, we are a country that do you guys listen? Do you guys realize, Sly, Tails, and Vlogs, that we got self-driving cars? We got AI coming out. We've got, the world has changed, and we're still trying to figure out things based off of 1930 laws. Someone's got to step in and give clarity, and I think we just look ignorant to the rest of the world trying to basically, and I love how Brad Garlinghouse says, he goes, we're losing smart American companies. He goes, America's always been at the forefront of innovation. He goes, can you imagine, this is Brad Garlinghouse words, he goes, could you imagine if someone else invented the credit card? We did that. He goes, can you imagine if some of the things that we came out with, because our country can't back us? He goes, right now, America's always been in the lead of innovation, and you're destroying that. You're destroying that because of 1930 laws. Go ahead and weigh in on that, guys. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Tails. You have anything?
No, I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead.
I'll let Sly talk. I got 1930 laws. What happened in 1930?
No, here's
I mean, that was way before the internet.
No.
They're still trying to.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I'm not saying the 1930 laws. Like, I don't even know what that is. What I'm saying is they're trying to judge crypto today, 2023. Right? Yeah. They're trying to judge today when we got AI, we got robots walking around, we've got cars that are driving themselves, we got the world. We got iPhones where you can talk, watches where you can talk, and they're trying to have us follow rules from 1933. That's the damn point I'm making. It's ridiculous.
A lot of these senators and congressmen, they're old. They don't know this stuff. There's some smart people, granted, right? They know how to do AI stuff, right? Maybe 1 or 2 out of 50. We got to get a different group of people coming through that know and have learned
in their ways,
already.
bro.
That's right. Shouts out to Carmel.
Yeah, they're stuck in their ways.
That's right.
They like how the system works for them, and they don't feel like it needs to change, bro.
That's right.
And eventually they're gonna have to change it, but they're not gonna change it until they feel like they can control the change. You know.
Yeah, Gary Gensler. Yeah. Dr. Sheba made a very good point about it. Remember, he was nearly made a partner at Goldman Sachs, where he worked for 20 years. Gary Gensler knows everything. Gary Gensler is shady as hell.
You know, Gary Gensler has a twin. Do you know that?
Right. Yeah, from the Simpsons show. From the Simpsons show.
No, he has a twin. You know that, right?
Like he literally has a twin. Bro.
He has a freaking twin.
Actual twin brother.
Yeah. Yes.
And man, if I was his twin, I'd be mad as hell. Like, man,
yeah.
Look what
he
you
would be
done.
talking shit to him all the time.
Look what you done to my face. Yeah. Hey, can you imagine being a twin walking down the street and somebody come after you? You're like, hold on, that ain't me. It's my brother. Stop lying.
I'm not Gary.
Stop lying.
Like every time I'm outside, somebody with an XRP shirt come over here talking mess
goodness.
to me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So guys, let me see if there's anything else I want to add to this. Oh, by the way, Coinbase expands XRP availability into Germany. So I guess Coinbase is in Germany and they open up XRP adoption on their platform in Germany. So that's one of the things that just was said as well. Let's see, anything else? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I want to add to this before we get out of here? Okay, I like this is by Paul. This is who you were talking about, Paul Sly, because there's Brian Armstrong, but there's also Paul Gruel from Coinbase as well.
That's who I'm talking about. Paul.
And Paul says, don't be misled that Judge Torres ruled that sometimes XRP is security and sometimes it isn't. That's exactly the opposite of what she ruled. XRP itself is never a security. Page 15, XRP is a digital token. So he quotes. It's amazing when you got Coinbase quoting what was actually said. And I mean, how that makes us feel, guys? It makes me feel amazing. You guys got anything to say about that?
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love it. JP Morgan, another quote from JP Morgan. It's actually an article. JP Morgan says, if Ripple wins, now this is a year after Ripple gets sued. JP Morgan said, this is 2021, November 2021, JP Morgan is quoted, is in quotes, if Ripple wins the SEC lawsuit, XRP is poised for a significant adoption. If the company is able to win the SEC lawsuit and trading resumes on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, XRP is poised for significant adoption. This was a year ago. No, this actually, if you want to be honest, it was 8 months ago. So, hey guys, that's what I'm saying. Stop looking at microwave results. Do you want microwave results, or do you want long-term sustainable rises in XRP? When one day we'll never look at a dollar again. We're fighting for a dollar. A dollar is a damn joke if you understood why XRP was created. It's a joke. It's a joke. Literally. Shikaka. It's nothing. It's like saying Bitcoin at $1. You stupid. It's nothing. And
it's a joke that is 70 cents right now, honestly.
It's a joke.
But we missed the whole bull run based off of, what the SEC did and everything. And regardless of how much clarity we can get, we're still run by Bitcoin.
That's right.
So when Bitcoin goes down, yo, it doesn't matter. Until we fully have utility and we decouple from Bitcoin, then we'll see what real XRP price action is. But until this hold from Bitcoin is over us, we're just gonna continue to follow the trend, bro.
Yeah, I like what Wasted D Soja said. He said slow cooker results. We don't want microwavable results. We want slow cooker results. I agree with you on that, my brother. Also, guys, someone in the group has said, when do you think, and we're going to end it on this, when do you think XRP will decouple from Bitcoin? Tails just gave you an answer. Someone said it earlier. Tails just gave you an answer. The day that XRP utility is, like, for an example, if they are one of the main ways that people are transmitting money around the world, if it's part of it, or anything that comes in the future, as these things continue to play out, at some point, XRP will be so great because remember, their use cases is not like 99.9% of crypto. It's totally different, and if they're embracing that fashion, I think at that point they will be in a class of their own. And until that time, like Tail said, we're still connected to Bitcoin. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you can already see, my bad, bro. You can already see, like, when the decision first came out and XRP took off and then everything followed it.
Yep.
That just showed you right there.
That's right.
That it could run the markets.
That's right.
If it had the control over the markets. Seeing that there's like probably $1 trillion in Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to continue to run it, but XRP could if it had that utility, man.
Okay,
all that money that was moving brought up.
I want to hear what Vlogs has to say, but before you do, you just made a good point. I don't want to lose my thought on this. If you just said it, we got a snapshot. We got just a crumb taste. We got like just a little bit of right there in the corner of our mouth. When XRP won right now, it moved the entire market. What happens if XRP is embraced by all the financial institutions? Dude, if that thing soars, the market will move with XRP, not just Bitcoin. It will move with XRP. Look what just happened. You made a great point. Go ahead, Vlog.
No, I was gonna say, like, when I saw that, you know how it moved the market. I didn't see Bitcoin like do like a 5,000, 7,000x. It didn't do that. It may have went up like 1,000. That's it. It was very, very light.
Right.
And yeah, that's an interesting point you put there, Tails. Like, when XRP moves, it's gonna moon, and everyone's gonna moon.
That's so funny.
But yeah, you know what I say? You asked about timeline, how long it's gonna take. To be honest with you, it could still take until 2025, right? Yeah. Until all of that all happens. So in the next 3 to 5 years, it's gonna be like this, like we're doing right now, talking on YouTube and figuring all things out. But I mean, like, hey, come for the ride.
Yeah, it's so funny. Bullish Big D said his twin is investing in cryptocurrency market and doing insider trading. It's funny because wouldn't that be funny if he says, sue XRP? Hey, bro, buy a bunch of XRP. That would be checked. It wasn't me. It was my twin. Oh, my God. That's funny.
I wanted to ask about BTC Maxies just a little quick second.
Dude,
do you guys have any BTC Maxi friends?
Vlogs. Was it Mike Kaiser? Is that his name? None of those fools are talking right now. Dude, you ain't heard from a Bitcoin Maxi since the damn verdict came in. Has anybody seen it? Have you looked at Twitter?
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, where's Pompliano at, man?
They said
Pompliano,
nothing. Where they at?
Blockchain Boy, they're all done.
Where they at?
It's funny.
They had nothing to say after that, bro.
The XRP is a crap coin that has no chance of winning. Where they at now?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. My buddy who's a Bitcoin Maxi, he's still like, oh, it's going to be used, but I don't think it's the coin. I go, are you serious? After this lawsuit, you're still saying that?
That's right.
What's in your head? It's crazy what goes in.
It's just crazy. People think that Bitcoin is going to be the one. Like, bro, that have you ever tried using Bitcoin to buy something?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way, bro. You can't buy a coffee with Bitcoin. The line be down the block waiting for that transaction to go through.
He said down the block. You ain't lying. Hey guys, I want you guys to all follow Black Swan Capitalist. He's the guy's incredible. He's very bullish on XRP, but makes a lot of good points and does his due diligence in a major way. It says he says the XRP pump we're witnessing is just a glimpse of what's to come. Momentum has been building, and institutional adoption is on the horizon. Stay vigilant, stay focused. The real game is about to begin. Don't look at 70 cents. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Closing thoughts before we go out, before we end the stream. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I think price don't matter right now. The clarity is where it's at.
That's it.
We're gonna continue to follow this trend until we get real utility. Fed now, I think, is the start of that utility. I think eventually we're gonna see some kind of swan event to make this fully come into. But I wouldn't let that scare you, man. Just continue to, dollar cost average, take profits when you can, build that bag up, man, and I think we'll get there. If it takes till next year, I'm here for it, man. And we're gonna be here to keep y'all, take y'all along the way and keep you guys positive. And for all those who's out there, we appreciate y'all for pulling up, man, keeping it 100 with us today. And if you haven't checked out the new track, still stacking, my homie OG, Crypto OG with the video. Show him some love too, man. And I appreciate all y'all.
Big time. Vlogs.
Yeah. Hey, James, thank you for having myself and all the crypto tales and Sly. Appreciate you doing this video channel for us, and yeah, just keeping it real,
Absolutely.
keeping everything real. That it's XRP, it's all the coins that that have utility. Invest in those. Just be, not patient, of course patient, but just knowledgeable that we're in the right stuff.
That's right.
In the right coins.
I agree with that.
But thank you.
Sly. You're welcome, my brother. Sly.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, bro. And I'm gonna say this: the Feds was like Crypto Tales said earlier. They said they was gonna come out with 2 more interest rates, but the market is expecting 1 more interest rate. So what I'm expecting is after this next interest rate hike, I really think stocks is going to continue the bull run the stocks have been on. As I don't know if y'all noticed, but when stocks go down, crypto go down. You know what I mean? Like Friday, it was a sell-off, and then all of a sudden, crypto sold off. You know what I mean? So I believe it's going to be a domino effect on the positive side for crypto in the near future.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys. I want to end this on one note, and I'm going to, before I shut the channel off, and that is Monica Long, the president of Ripple. Her thoughts are this. This is 19 hours ago. Would count yesterday as a top 3 day in my 10 years at Ripple. Big thanks to the team at Ripple for keeping the faith and driving banner years of biz growth during the suit, meaning that they kept expanding, they never stopped. And special thanks to Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and Stu for choosing the hard road and fighting the fight with grit and courage. With that being said, guys, I appreciate each and one of you guys. It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, along with my special guests. Shouts out to Crypto Tales, shouts out to Alex D Vlogs, and shouts out to Sly Fox. Guys, I appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Much love, guys. Peace. All right, guys, that's the show today. I hope you guys enjoyed the special guests. I hope you guys enjoyed all the amazing content. I'll say thank you to the family real quick before we go. And that family would be Shane Sullivan. Thank you, my brother. Liz Herrera, Animal. Thank you guys so much. Nest Force. Appreciate you. Waste DeSoja. Thank you so much for showing up, my brother. Fishing with Camo Joe. Thank you, brother. We got Tavin Tiller. We've got Laura. Thank you for being here, sis. Liz Herrera. Appreciate you, sis. Nest Force. Bullish Big D. JC, Karma Carmichael, who I know had to go. Dr. Sheba, I appreciate you very much, my friend. Bullish Big D, Beekeeper 69, all the family, you guys mean the world to us. Thank you so much for being here. Animal, Crypto OG, all the family, Tavin Tiller. If I missed anyone, my apologies. Nesforth, I think I got everybody in here. My beautiful queen, Jeanette, showing up as always. One of my greatest supporters in everything I do, including life. I think I got everybody. Is that right? With that being said, lower levels in the house. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Anybody else here that I might have missed? Big Bro 10 is in the house. Appreciate you, my brother. Oh, by the way, David Adams, my brother. David! Much love to my man, David Adams. I got number love for that brother who helped me put all this together. Thank you so much, my brother. Hey, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll be on Sunday Fun Day with Six8Jay. Look forward to having you guys on. Probably going to have a special guest, my man Chris Moore, coming on, talking about crypto, talking about everything that's going on, talking about family, talking about life. Definitely enjoyed you guys. Thank you guys so much. Much love. Crypto Tales in the house. Hey, guys, we'll see you guys mañana. It's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Until next time, peace.